Welcome to another edition of GDFL TV. We're halfway through round 3. We've had plenty of results. We've also had achievements, and one great achievement is the number 1 ticket holder title to Jack and Joy Osborne, not only at Anarchy, but in the entire league. Anarchy's own Donna Francesi caught up with him.
And we're here out at Anarchy today for the very first time for this season, 2017. I'm at a very special club, Anarchy, which is my club, and I'm happy to say I have got the best 2 people who ever have been at this club, Joy and Jack Osborne. That is the Osbornes, not Ozzy and Sharon. It is Joy and Jack. Hi, guys.
How are we going?
Howdy, how are you?
Now, these 2 people here, they are absolutely phenomenal. Look at their badges. Look like they go life member, life member, life member. They're life member in everything. You're also the number 1 ticket holders for this season.
Yes.
How was that?
A shock. It was a shock. Because
Nothing shocks you, Joy. Why is it a shock?
It does. Well, I thought there's other people that's done a lot too. And that's how we were happy about it. We were really pleased.
And you were pleased too, Jack, weren't you?
Oh, yes. Look, I've been involved here since 1923. My father played in the Premiership.
It's only like 90 years ago or 80 years ago or something, isn't it, Jack?
Beg your pardon?
That was only about 80 years ago.
Yeah, but I'm 83.
And a damn good effort too. So you tell me your life achievements here at Anarchy. So you played here, you played football here, you played cricket here, football here. You became life member of Anarchy when?
Oh,
remember?
footy club about 1957 or 58.
So that's a little while ago.
Yeah.
And you're number 1 ticket holders for Anarchy too, am I right?
Yeah,
Yes?
Years.
Several years. And you come every Saturday.
Every Saturday, cricket or footy.
And
What's you got to do? You got to go.
what about the washing and the cooking and the cleaning?
Damn that, it could stop.
That can wait?
It can wait.
So you tell me too, Joy, your achievements here. And I want to know from your personal point of view, over the years it's changed, obviously. Clubs have changed, the whole atmosphere's changed clubs. What is the best thing about this club that has made you guys stay here?
Always friendly, willing to help.
Well, it's been a well-run club up to lately. We tend to get a few spur groups now that try to change things, and they do that, but then they leave and they don't follow it up.
Is that a good or bad thing, Jack?
It is a bad thing. One time, you always had those spur groups, but they'd come back to the general committee to verify it all, but not anymore.
So you would say a lot of things have changed over the years. What's the biggest change you reckon, Joy?
Oh, I don't know.
It's hard to think, isn't it, Joy?
It is. You dobbed this on us so quick.
What do you think's the hardest thing to change?
My club up till about 1977.
And let's verify that. A dry club meaning no alcohol. Is that right, Jack? Something these young kids today wouldn't know about.
Footballers used to come in after they finished and have afternoon tea.
Well, I think we should go back to that, don't you, Joy?
Yes, yes.
But then, of course, when the alcohol took over, they had to go to the Neville Bucket Woodyard,
Yep.
and that's where they celebrated.
And the Tuckers, as we know, are phenomenal throughout this club too. Very well renowned and very well respected too.
My word, they are. They really are. Yep.
What put a kibosh on the drinking at the club was a good many years ago. There was a fellow who got killed. He was picked in the side to play, and he got killed coming out of Drysdale. Roddy Grant was his name. You might remember him, Noel. And he was in the team to play, and he didn't turn up.
And he was killed at that point in time.
Yeah,
And that game, did that continue on that day?
yeah, they played. They didn't realise he got killed.
Oh, did they win? Did they win?
I forget.
You forget, it's that long ago.
On everybody, you know.
Yeah, no doubt it would. So in today's day and age, like this year, last year, the changes that you've seen, good or bad, Joy? Do you know what? She talks all the time. She really does. I think she's a bit shell-shocked.
I am shell-shocked.
Well, you've seen your nephews here. You've seen it all, haven't you? Really? Your grandchildren. Yeah, you've seen them all, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
And Dale still plays seniors, yeah?
Yes, he does play seniors, yes.
Can I ask you two a question? Have you ever missed a match?
Not unless we've been in hospital.
What, having babies, Joy?
No.
Oh, no fear. So, and no matches? Oh, well, apart from hospital, Jack?
Yeah, missed a few because I had a couple of knees replaced and 2 hips replaced.
2 knees and 2 hips replaced. He's allowed to. He's over 80.
I'm pretty fit.
Other than that, he's pretty damn fit. He is too. So the club, as a rule, Joy, the netball side of it came in only a few years back. Did you see the growth in the club grow as a whole and the whole connection happen? Yeah. And what did you think at that point in time?
Well, we didn't think it'd go, but it has been very successful, which is great. I think it's great for family. You can come and see your daughter, or when the kids are playing under 10 and under 12s.
And even Oz kick on a Thursday nights too?
Yes, no,
you don't come down, no.
We only come on Saturdays. That's our night out.
That's their quota.
Yeah.
Well, as I said, over the years, like, Anarchy has grown from strength to strength, and I think this year they're starting club rooms again, aren't they? We've got a whole new perception of club rooms here.
Yes, Heath was saying that the builder signed the paper the other day. So.
And when does that start? Do you know, Jack?
Haven't heard no.
No, nothing to do with Jack. Do you know when they start, Joy?
Very soon. I'd have, within the next probably 2 months, I should imagine.
And that will be an exciting time for the club too, because it's well worth it and it's well waited for, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Especially when, if they got female umpires, they've got to shower in with the men.
Yeah, some of those females won't mind, but anyway.
No, they wouldn't mind, probably.
Well, as I said, you two are the greatest people I've ever met here at Anarchy, and I really respect you guys. Thank you for Thank you for getting out of the car, Jack. Jack had to get out of the car to do this interview, but thank you for that. And thank you, Joy, because I sprung it on you all of a sudden. But as I said, #1 members at Anarchy, #1 ticket holders for the GDFL this season. Well deserved. And thank you so much, you guys.
Holds the amount and number of games played.
And there's another record. The most amount of games played at Anarchy. There we go. And I actually heard, Joy, that he was a bit of a tough man back then.
Yes, he was.
He was hard at the ball, weren't you, Jack?
Yep.
We'll leave it at that, everyone. Well, thank you so much for getting out of the car. Thank you for joining me today.
Well, not only are they great interviewees, they are great drivers, because I'm going to interview Paddy Dwyer now from the Geelong West Giants, and just watch Jack and Joy try and back out in the background. Worth a laugh. Well, as we close GDFL TV for this evening, it's time for me to give the keys after 3 years of Colts reporting. Mark Pope, you take him. You're now part of our record. Tell us what's going on in junior football.
So there's a lot going on around. There's a lot of good GDFL sides coming through. If you saw today, the GWS Giants second side, who we class as the GDFL side, come out and they beat Newcombe by 223 points. And there's a lot to like there. Along with Belmont last week, got up by about 4 points. Or maybe, I think it was a point, goal just before the siren. Bloody brilliant. There's a lot going on. There's definitely a lot to see, and there'll be a lot happening in the record this year.
So you look at him, Popey's previews in the record every week, and mate, finally, Anarchy versus East Geelong in a few days' time. Who wins it?
Oh, well, I've got to say Anarchy. I'm an Anarchy man, but hopefully we come out hot. We had a hard day today, but we'll go on the track Tuesday, work hard, and hopefully come out and get a win.
All right, this and more next week on GDFL TV.